Bright and early, everybody. I'm gonna, when you go to the fish, excuse me, I'm waking up, guys. You want to go slowly because they get nervous. You know, even if they know you, see how they're coming towards. But we're gonna feed, excuse me, we're gonna feed them what I was telling you about. It's their flakes. We're gonna clean the tank first, so I'm gonna get my little net thing. There they are, ready to eat. Okay, so you just fish around and get anything that's like, this is the, I don't think that's anything, is it? It's like a part of the roots, but it could possibly be something else, so you just try and get whatever. Yeah, I think that's just, let me see. I don't know. That looks like part of the roots to the, whoop, and then my nets fall down. So anyways, just go fish around and get all the debris that you can get. I try and put their place back the way that you originally have it, so that way they're comfortable. And I always swish around, and you know, they're not too intimidated. You see, he's following me because I have fed them. From here before. Once you're finished doing this, it's going to take a little bit. See, you'll see there's a lot in there. Some, then you go rinse it out and then try it again. Yeah, you go rinse it out, or you can just get as much as you can. For the sake of time, you can get some of the rocks too, or the pebbles, whatever you've got down in here. We got the glass ones. Rinse those out once you get them. You'll see stuff floating up. See them? They're not particularly nervous about the net. I don't know if you can see them or not. Let's see. Yeah, I just fish around for the poop. Because you don't want your water, you know, contaminated. I don't know if you're getting me do this or not. But anyways, I got some rocks in there and I'm going to rinse them. Just rinse it out. Rinse this out of your net. Pull it out. Thoroughly rinse. And don't add any extra water in there either. Just go back and okay, once the rocks are rinsed out of here, I'm careful and I just drop them. They think it's food sometimes, so you just be careful where you're putting them. Kind of like drop them because you don't want to knock them out because these are pretty heavy, you know. Just drop them back in. You might even kill the fish if you hit them with these. So there you go. Then, like I was saying, their food, it's been setting, so you just pour it in there, and then they'll go for it. They'll go and eat it. drops to the bottom, and they go and eat up the food. They'll find it, believe me. And they'll go down and fish it out from the bottom. They find it all the time. So, and then I usually just feed them once. You can feed them twice, as long as you don't feed them too much. It's better to underfeed them than to overfeed them. So, because if you overfeed them, they can die. Underfeed them, they can die too, but you're feeding them. Yeah, well, they can die more quicker if you overfeed them. Can't do anything about it. Or underfeed them, you can see, if they need a little more food or whatever. But, I'll go back in there and clean out the poop. Good morning, little girl. And Rosalind's over there. What you fishing for, girl? Looking for food?
What?
You having food?
Oh, no, I'm just searching for something.
Oh, can I help?
After you do that, every more.
What are you looking for?
You know the doll I was playing with a few days ago with like the long brown hair?
Yes.
The gel sneakers, yeah, I was trying to look for her.
Did you take her upstairs? I haven't seen her down here. Did you take it upstairs or no? Okay. It's probably upstairs, sweetie, because I don't see any. I haven't seen her down here. Okay, so you hear them making the noise with the rocks. Now, these are heavy rocks. They're fishing around in there, searching around. And there's a lot of food down there still, so they'll enjoy getting all of that. And, they might be looking for the peas, too, because I gave them peas yesterday and they enjoyed them. But I'm not going to give them those today. It's probably like once a week or every other day, possibly. So, that's it. That's that. They're eating it. You see her coral? She's eating down in the floor here. And they're in the corner eating the pieces that are floating around. They just go everywhere. So they'll find food all over. And they will eat it all. I've seen them. So, and you have your different ways of feeding the fish. So if you want to feed them a little bit more or less or whatever, there's only 3 in here, so there's a certain amount of flakes. I soak them. They tell you not to give them flakes or whatever. I always give them flakes. I've been doing that since I've owned fish, and they're perfectly fine with it. The only thing is you soak them instead of not soaking them. We used to not soak them, but now they figured soak them so they don't get the the air in their gills or whatever. You found her?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And what else? You add other things to it instead of just the flakes. Although I did give them flakes for years, and they grew humongous, my fish. But they might not have been as healthy, I guess. I don't know. But I never knew. But now there's Steve. Hey, Steve. There he is. Eat up. And there's Coral. Jaws is back there. I think Jaws is growing a little bit. She's the tiniest one. Jaws a girl or a boy?
She's a girl.
Okay, Jaws is a girl. I think the real Jaws is a girl too, isn't it? In the movie. For some reason, I thought it was a girl. Thought it was a boy, but then somebody said female, so I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, she's back there, and she's really growing quite rapidly. She was tiny. Hi, guys. Don't be scared. And they do get kind of scared whenever you move fast around them, so you just be slowly watching them, observing them move slowly, because they're naturally afraid of things, because you go fishing for them. It's just a natural thing that the Creator put in them to be fearful of man, because we do capture them and eat them sometimes, but we're not going to eat these unless you want a tiny little. And it's not even an appetizer. It's not even a. See, there she goes. Okay, so there you have it. And that's all you got to do. Just take care of them. You know, you can watch them change beautiful colors. You can add other things in the water too. There's something else that I add in there too. I'll show you. Okay, this is it right here. This is stress coat. I put that in there whenever I change the water, or when I'm like adding quite a bit, like every other time. It will tell you on the bottle how much to put, so, and when, how often. You can add other things too, vibrate, or make the colors vibrant, you know, different things. And then this here is, of course, the scoop net, and I leave it out until they're done eating, so I can get the rest of the poop out of there for until later on. And pretty much that's all I do for them, unless something's going on other than what I think. And we'll try some live. You're careful with that. Sometimes you want to give them the live food, because they like that too. You know, they see something wiggle, and you go fishing, they want something alive, and they'll eat it. It's food for them. So we can give them some of that. I'll show you how to do that too. So look for future videos, like, subscribe, comment if you see anything that you can add to what I'm saying, or helpful hints for these beautiful creatures. They're beautiful for us to enjoy as a man, woman, child, baby. They love looking at fish. I have to take something and kind of, because you see on the back of this, I can see where it's getting a little foggy, but I'm trying to build up a little good bacteria in there, because it's a fairly new tank. So I'm not doing too much scrubbing right away, but probably in another month I'm going to take everything out and just kind of like rub it down and leave some so that they can have good bacteria in there too, because they have to have that no matter what. You know, you can't scrub it completely clean and then they won't survive. So anyways, I'll show you that later on too. Just kind of Google things, go on YouTube. They have a lot of different fish aquariumists that are really taking it to the extreme, and I am going to make sure that they are healthy, and you can find tips on how to really take care of them well so they can be healthy and happy. So I'm going to move these things back around. This little bush thing goes to the side, but just letting them eat right now and clean up, and then we'll be adding more of these rocks later, the glass rocks. It's just easier for me to find the debris in there and stuff. That's why I have these. I had the rocks, the tiny pebbles before, but you have to take all of them out in order to really get through it, and it was just a bunch of more work. So I just find these easier to get the debris out of there, and it's not as much to pick up. If I keep adding them, it will be though. So anyways, there they are. Cora. I think her name is going to be Coral. Or Cora, whatever you want to call her. We've got Jaws and Steve Harvey over there. And they're going to just swim around for the day and till the evening. There, see, they're still looking for the food. I think they pretty much almost got it all. If you see anything down there, that's the poop I'm going to have to get up. They just did more. But that's all I'm going to do today. Just get that up and look at how beautiful they are a little later. This is with anything, it takes time and effort to have them. They're beautiful to look at, but you still got to find the best way to keep them happy too. So take good care of them and you'll see them flourish. And I mean, when they get bigger, you'll see the very vibrant colors that they have. They just, I mean, they change before your eyes. They just turn out to be so beautiful. You can tell if they're healthy. So just keep an eye on them. And see, I'm thinking that side is looking, you can see them a little clearer on this side. They want to mess with each other. Watch those two. Watch them. Just keep watching them. Can you see them? You know I'm watching you, huh? They usually mess with each other. You hear the noise they're making with those rocks? Really picking them up. And, you know, they got some strength on those little lips. See him moving it around? That's Steve over there. He's looking for all the pieces he can find. And if it's not food, they'll spit it right back out.